What is up, bros? Josh here, and welcome to this episode of Weekly Replays, our series where we dive into one of your replays and kind of break it down and watch some insane games happening. You guys have made this crazy hard to pick good games because there are just so many good games you guys are posting. We have a channel up in our Discord. You can post your games there and screenshots. We pick one winner a week and give them 1,000 doubloons. So this week's winner is Timmy G from the North American server playing Ranked Sprint. I love Ranked Sprint. Made an entire video on I'll put a link down below for the best ships for Ranked Sprint, and he is actually playing one of them this season. Destroyers have been an absolute beast, the easy carrier ship by far, and he is playing the Shinonome. So when I saw the post-game battle screen of this game, I had to check it out. And again, you guys are making this super difficult just being able to pick one. I think that this week there was like 3 or 4 I wanted to choose, but we just gotta pick one. So GG to everybody that has had good games, and this one was pretty insane when you'll see the post battle screen. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. But let's just kind of break it down and check out what he's doing. So the Shinonome, insane. This ship is really good. So it has a mix of 3x3 torps, 8 kilometers, relatively low detection. At 6.1, so one of the lowest at its tiers, and it's actually just got a buff to its guns, so its guns are really good as well. And so he's going, it's a 2-1-2, so 2 DDs, 1 cruiser, 2 battleships. And so him getting that kill on the Gata is pretty crazy to me because Gatas have sonar, so it lets you just spot torps. He should have done that, but looks like the Gata might get his strike back on this Alba here. He gets 2, luckily not 3, but usually what ends up happening is the team that gets the first kill tends to win, and the breakdown is New Mexico. Oh, actually, it's 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers. Okay, so I thought it was 2 battleships. 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, and battleships. So New Mexico versus Fuso, we got to give the advantage to them. Dallas Badiani versus Alba Badiani. Kind of close, but since that Alba obviously just took 2 torps, we'll give them an advantage. And Shinonome Egla versus Gallant Gata. I would have probably given the advantage to them, but their Gata didn't use sonar at all. So, hey, they just lost their advantage come destroyers. Destroyers this season are super strong, and this Egla, it's a fun kind of destroyer for randoms, but not really the best for ranked battles because it has a high detection. It's kind of mediocre torp-wise, and its guns are good, but it's kind of that support destroyer role. But Shinonome versus kind of everything else, and he's trying to, there it is, the Gallant also kind of that middle of the ground destroyer. And Timmy not really using his guns too much, but he doesn't want to lose too much life. He wants to get some torps out. But he's deciding to go dark. He got the cap on B, which is really important. The Egla is going to hold that down and doesn't take too much damage. But that first dev strike, that would have been some insane chat. Just me. Luckily, Ranked Sprint isn't too salty compared to like normal ranked. It's more relaxing. You can kind of just hang out, have a good time, and do it. Actually, right now would have been a decent time. Does he have AFT? He does not have AFT. So right there, I think I myself would have taken that shot. And sorry about the bouncing back and forth. That is the replay, so we can only do so much. But Timmy is doing the smart thing. Caps are extremely strong. I would shoot 100% right there. I would have shot at that Gallant, given his team a little bit more of an example, so or a little bit more of a advantage. But he does take that, get those 2 extra torps on the Fuso, and Fuso is not flooding. But his Badiani is in a terrible spot, so let's kind of do a advantage or kind of a breakdown of what his team is doing. This Dallas is holding kind of this side down, so the team has to be careful there. But their Badiani is a fantastic long-range cruiser. What this Badiani should have been doing is basically hovering in between here, focusing either the Fuso or the other Badiani, but instead the Badiani has chosen to push into like a Leander position a little bit, and that's really bad. So Timmy has done the smart thing of going over to the other side and getting that cap. Yeah, he could have gone more aggressive, put some guns on that destroyer, maybe gotten some life taken off, but probably got the DD kill with guns. But overall, with Ranked Sprint, with how fast the caps go, 1 cap can completely outkill. They actually just got C cap, so right here this looks kind of just like an easy win. He's going to get that cap. The Badiani is in a bad spot, but the Gallant and other Badiani kind of roll south. The Fuso's on half life. If he hits a torp here, that's crazy good, and really just kind of working on that. But their Badiani should be using the range. The Fuso should be putting some pressure, which he actually is. Obviously, he's going to have the health advantage. That Badiani should be floating right around here or completely off to the side here, and they should have basically killed that Fuso Timmy didn't. No, Timmy is he's a bit colorful in chat from time to time, so we don't know if he's quite chat banned here since only F messages are going through. But he should have called out that he got the flood, or that the New Mexico, the Fuso, sorry, Fuso doesn't have a repair. That would have been really, really good communication for the Budyani. Although when you look at it, Budyani doesn't even look like he has angles on him anyway, because he's kind of in what would be called, I would call it like a Des Moines spot, where you are basically front turrets only. The Budyani has like a 16 something range, 16 kilometer plus range with spotter plane, so he should be just floating. As you see, he should be mirroring the red Budyani, because of that guy's in like the perfect spot, kind of floating in between, which is how the Budyani plays at this tier, and how it should play. But Timmy is getting pushed by the Dallas. Dallas is actually pretty nasty when it comes to DDs, and he does get caught here, so he's gonna have to peel out. He does push the smoke, or does pull the smoke. And we'll see. It depends. Most cruisers would be running sonar. Some would be running AA. If the Dallas is smart, he's going to push in and curl in, obviously, against this. And looks like he probably does. Oh, okay. He just stayed on the front line. He takes one, which is actually really good, because IGN torps are extremely painful against cruisers with little to no torp belt. And they just dropped their Agla, which, not too surprising. Agla's going to get outspotted by almost everything. But this does give Timmy the chance to start working on that. And the Dallas apparently pulled away from the cap. If I was Timmy, I'd probably... Okay, so the Dallas completely bailed after he took the torp. So he probably can't outgun him. But the Dallas getting a little, I guess, scared after he took that damage. I would still say, hey, man, this game's pretty over. It's going to take a lot for this team to lose it. They aren't... Okay, there. He is making it really easy for his team, and his team is just not really doing anything. The Agla basically just died. That plane could be kind of annoying, and he looks back, and the Budyani's really bad positioning is going to get him, looks like, killed. If I am the Fuso on the red team, I just absolutely push. That whole team should basically just push, and the Dallas, again, not really getting into a spot where he is going to be too effective. This team needs to stop caps, or what's called stopping the bleed, was what I always call it, and stopping the cap points, because in sprint, caps will just get out of control. As you see, they're down a ship right now, but they're up 375 points, which is, again, as you're kind of hearing me talk about this, is okay. This looks like an easy win right here. They're gonna stop A cap, which is fine. No one's near B cap, and if he does go near B cap, Timmy can basically know he has radio location. As you can see, the closest thing is the Dallas, and gonna wait for that plane to go by, and he can drop torps again. So in worst case scenario, he can go gun for gun against this Dallas. As long as he's shaking the booty a little bit, he does have a lower trajectory than the Dallas, so he might be able to win it, especially if he gets a little life. But this Budyani is doing, has his questionable play, is a nice way of saying it. What is that widespread torp, Timmy? Although he just does need one torp hit, so I guess he's kind of going for that. I would still do the fan narrow spread, but he just does need one. Okay, so that was terrible. So only in ranked sprint is that a thing. So that is the so if you guys missed what happened in the kill feed there, it looks like the Gallant got the unlucky on that too. See, he shouldn't have gone widespread. Widespread just makes it too easy. It looks like the Gallant got the battleship, and the Budyani got hit by whatever. So that's pretty terrible. So he is in what looked like an easy win. Now goes into a bit of a tough game. 4 ships. I'm trying to do the math, and that's terrible too. He's pinched between 2 cruisers. Luckily the Dallas is running away. The Budyani is doing the right thing. He needs to get a kill on this Budyani. It's basically the only way he can ever win this. So the setup here has to get a kill on the Budyani. The Dallas is kind of out of the fight because he went away. And then the Gallant, he can go gun down. Fuso, he can kill with torps. So he needs to get a kill on this. Luckily, that cruiser's not running radio location, and looks like he might be a white line hero, so he's just going to be sailing straight. Timmy will probably get the kill here. obviously isn't running Hydro at all either. So that is about as good of a kill as possible. There's the high caliber, Dev Strike, First Blood, 2 solo caps. So if I'm Timmy, what do? I probably go to C. That Dallas still heading west. So that Dallas is helping Timmy get this win right now. Because if I am that cruiser, I am on top of my DD. That's what I'm doing. That DD luckily doesn't have radio location, which is fantastic. It's kind of teeing Timmy up for maybe a nice comeback, but 3 caps and sprint is brutal. Is absolutely brutal. Every DD, if you can, should be running radio location. I know some people think it's overrated and whatnot, but when it's 5v5, having they basically would have won if that Gallant had it. But last known position, that Gallant is way low of C. Obviously, he's not there because he just killed the New Mexico that was top side of C with torps and only 8-kilometer torps, and he just capped B. So that is what you don't want to hear. So if I'm Timmy right here, we are going to cap right here, which looks like he is, because then you have a very short way to go, and he's kind of just kind of mirroring this. So he easily beats this Gallant, guns for gun, but now he has the Dallas and the New Mexico. So 3 ships, or the Fuso. New Mexico is on his team, Fuso on the red team. So, and I don't even know if Torps, I think you hold off on Torps. Torps are going to give an idea of where you are. I don't think a lot of people would probably put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, he can maybe get a, and there we go. That's why I would have kind of waited. The, which, okay, right here means a lot. So Fuso is at 6.3, and he's not the closest. So that means the Gallant is right there. Now, a very good situation would have been a double strike here. That Gallant is super low. He needs to get torps on this Fuso. That would be huge. Fuso is doing a terrible thing. Fuso should have turned to hard left right into that smoke. Yes, it's very scary that DDs have torps and can do damage to you, but continuing to sail straight after you've been spotted by a destroyer does not help the cause. So there's Dev Strike number 2, and okay, he can kind of bring this back, but still, as you've seen, he got that kill. And he's still only up. They had a 300-some point lead at one point, and they're only up by 20, and he's going to lose that within just a matter of seconds. So Dallas is still shooting. Looks like the Dallas is... did the Dallas really pull south again? Okay, there's the Dallas. So this Dallas is kind of running... I mean, this is basically just easy right now for him. And now it's just a race against time. That's basically 1 or 2 salvos. And, well, he misses that one, so... that wasn't very good. But... looks like he'll probably get it here. Probably didn't even need. I would have stuck with HE. The IGN HE against Gallant armor is pretty easy, so or is pretty low. So it's just kind of annoying more than anything to him. He drops probably 1,000 life. He didn't need to, and puts this Gallant in a position to potentially torp him. He would have killed him already if he would have shot that with HE, no doubt. So we'll see how much damage he does. The Gallant continuing to push through, and there's. Let's see if he does it. See, that would have been him last salve if he shot HE. So this is super sketchy because he could have easily dropped torps if he would have been smart there. And he basically lost a little life, but he stopped that cap. So he's still on a race against time against this team. Now he will cap this, but they're just going to get so many points. So Dallas is pushing around. And there you go. 92,000 damage, 4 kills. So complete misplays by a few of their guys. This is how ranked is. Though ranked is such goofy fun, but he needs these kills really, really badly. We still don't know if this Dallas really had sonar at all. But overall, looks like he's going to be pushing B-cap, which is the right play. If I was this Dallas, I would be pushing B-cap because you want to block off, because you know just that he has to go to B-cap. Is that actually going to hit? That first set actually going to... Looks like he may be turning, so he might have sonar. He has that cap. Wow. Lined up for him. That's only something that'll happen in rank sprint. So is that going to do enough alpha damage though? Wow, there it is. What a comeback. A Kraken in rank sprint, solo warrior, 2 dev strikes, high caliber, first blood, and his team. When it goes from a 3v4 into your team depends upon you. That's about a big kick in the pants as you could ever really get. So hearing that and then bringing it back. So major misplays by the enemy team. Fuso continuing to just sail straight into a cap that they already had. If the Fuso would have turned in, Timmy would have been in trouble because he actually would have been spotted if he got out of that smoke. Dallas kind of just sailed. I mean, the Dallas actually kind of played it right, but late game. But what the Dallas should have done is just super supported his team. His team didn't really do too much, but obviously destroyers are so strong in this 5v5, so strong in this 5v5, and it just shows how one good destroyer player can really take it over. So pretty damn impressive solo warrior Kraken in ranked sprint. That is almost depressingly impressive. So so only in ranked sprint. But anyways, hope you guys are having fun in ranked sprint. Again, I'll link the video down below for the best ships of ranked sprint, where we kind of dive into depth on each of the classes. You guys can check that out if you're still ranking out. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are using to get rank 1 in this season of ranked sprint and 5v5, and what worked for you if you already got it. But we do all this live on stream as well, all the ranked sprints. So 5v5 is done for us, so we will be doing 7v7 as well. So come check us out, twitch.tv/mejosh. Also weekly replays. We pick one replay a week. I'll put a link down below to our Discord. You can post your good games there. Come join us, come hang out, talk World of Warships, and we pick one winner a week. This is Timmyg from the NA server, getting his Kraken solo warrior with the Shinonome in rank sprint. Fun game to watch. Kind of impressive to see how it all went down, and GG's to him. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.